Yo, check it. What's up? This is me final prediction on Floyd Mayweather Maidana. You know, I've been thinking throughout the whole week, right? I've been trying to convince myself that look, Maidana does have a chance in this fight. I tried, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized he has absolutely no chance in this fight, except a puncher's chance. I mean, let me break it down for you guys, right? This is just my opinion, so if you guys think Maidana can really do something to Mayweather, be happy. That's your opinion. But, you know, watch. I'm telling you by full-fledged confidence that Floyd Mayweather will win this fight convincingly. I guarantee you that. You could come back on my page after this fight and rip me if you want, if I'm wrong, but I'm telling you I'm right. Alright, I'm breaking down for you guys, right? People keep bringing up that Broner fight against Maidana. Maidana did this to Broner. Broner's mini Floyd. This, all that bullshit, right? I'm gonna clear that up for you guys right now. There's no way in hell Mayweather's gonna fight like Broner did. No way in hell. There is just no way in hell that's gonna happen. Let me tell you guys the difference between these two fighters. One is probably one of the greatest fighters of all time, and then there's Broner who's fighting fucking Carlos Molina. That should tell you everything right now. That should tell you about everything, just about everything. I'm gonna break that fight down for you guys. I'm gonna tell you what's different between Broner and Mayweather. Go look at that fight against Maidana. Broner was a stationary object. He tried to do that shit he did with Malnaji. It didn't work with Maidana. Why? Because Maidana has power. Malnaji did not have the power. And you know, there's so many different things. I'm gonna tell you what. There was no foot movement, no foot speed, no consistent jab, no consistent offense, and the bop wasn't there, and no game plan for Broner. Absolutely none of those things were there in that fight against Maidana. None of those. And are you actually telling me Floyd does not have footwork? Floyd does not have foot speed? You can't tell me all that bullshit, because it's not true. Another thing which is a difference, right? Floyd Mayweather is a full-fledged 147 fighter. Broner was not. I don't care if you want that title there, he just wasn't. He went all the way from 135 to 147. Malnaji does not have power in any weight class, so don't give me that bullshit, right? He went against a real 147 fighter in Maidana, and he just couldn't handle it. And people need to understand, moving up in weight is not, you know, fucking eating cheesecakes and putting on some pounds and moving up a weight. You need to train yourself up to a weight. Anybody can just eat up to a weight class. I walk around 160, 170. Boxers walk around 160, 170. They don't fight in those weight divisions. Why? Because they don't maximize the skills in those weight divisions. Their skills are maximized in other weight classes. That's something people need to realize. So, talking about how Broner is a more powerful fighter than Mayweather, you can't say that. Sure, he might be known more as a power puncher than Mayweather, but in 147, I believe Floyd has more power to back Maidana up. And another thing you need to realize also what happened in that fight was Broner had some success between rounds 4 through 7 and 8. He was boxing between round 4 through 7, I think. A couple of rounds where he did box good. And what happened? Maidana had a difficult time. Go look back at that fight. That's all you need to do. Don't get me wrong. Broner got absolutely demolished in the fight. And another thing, here comes the puncher's chance, right? Maidana can knock Mayweather out. That's what people are saying. I don't believe he can knock Mayweather out. I believe he can hurt Mayweather, but not knock him out. Why? He can hurt him real bad, but he can't finish Mayweather off. He couldn't finish Broner off. And let's go look back at that. When Broner got hit, he absolutely shit in his pants. He didn't know what to do. Most fighters, what they do is when they're in trouble, they just put their hands up and start running around. They don't know what to do, and the other fighters just try to completely finish them off. You actually think Mayweather's going to let that happen? Go look back at when Mayweather gets hurt. Go back in the Shane Mosley fight. He doesn't let you throw another punch from that same arm. He tangles the arm up. He locks arms with you. He holds. He does all that. Why? Because you can. It's the ring. You need to. That's what you need to do. And not only that, some fighters just go completely in defense. They do nothing to actually back their opponent up. You need to actually throw also to get back in rhythm. Not only slip punches, but even throw also. And Mayweather still throws that jab and he backs you up. So he doesn't let you get comfortable. That's why I just don't think Maidana can finish Mayweather off. That's the problem over here. And he might be able to, let's say he hurts Mayweather in the 4th round. I think Mayweather can recover, and then he's going to win rounds 5 through 8, 5 through 9, 5 through 10. And what happens? Maidana might hurt him again in the 10th round. But it's just not going to be enough. He does not know how to finish a legendary fighter like Floyd off. It's hard. It's not easy. Floyd knows what to do. And he can take a punch too, so let's not act like he can't take a punch. That's one thing. And people keep saying the overhand right this. That's the perfect thing for the shoulder roll defense. Another thing about shoulder roll defense. Just because some fighter goes out there and does the shoulder roll defense, it doesn't mean he does it properly. It doesn't work for every fighter. Berto tried that shit against Robert Guerrero. He got his ass fucked up. The shoulder roll isn't just standing in that Philly shell and then just, holding up the shoulder and just trying to roll punches off. You need to do other stuff too. You need to slip punches. You need to have head movement. And that's not, Broner didn't have that. So that's why, there's so many stuff. Mayweather is such a good defensive fighter. It extends beyond just a shoulder roll. He knows how to duck and dodge, move, bent down, slip punches, go right to right, angles, foot movement. All of that is part of defense. That's why I just don't think Maidana is gonna win this fight. And let's not forget, Mayweather could put on offensive clinics too, right? He did that against Hatton, who was a similar fighter to Maidana, who comes forward, aggressive fighter. He did that to Arturo Gatti. He completely shit Arturo Gatti. And another thing, one thing you need to have to beat a fighter like Floyd is foot speed. If you can't stick with the dude in the ring, there's no way you can beat him. And Maidana is flat-footed with no foot speed. That completely takes him out the equation right away over there. So the only chance Maidana really has is to catch Mayweather with multiple good shots and then follow up with also landing multiple good shots. So if he lands 3-punch combination to hurt Floyd, he needs to make sure in that same round he lands another huge 3-4 shots to finish Mayweather off. And that's something I can't see happening. Sure, I can see him hurting Floyd and making this a competitive fight, making sure Floyd comes out of his defensive shell and actually starts making this a fight, throwing punches. That's something I am excited for, that I think Maidana can do. But I just don't think Maidana can win this fight. So my final prediction is Floyd via unanimous decision. And don't be surprised. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but don't be surprised if Floyd stops Maidana in the 9th or 10th round, something like that, late stoppage, like it did to Ricky Hatton, or he works the body, because we know Maidana can be hurt when he's hitting the body. He was hurt against Josito Lopez too. So anything can happen though, is boxing. But my final thoughts is Mayweather unanimous decision. The money team will prevail. Subscribe, comment below. I'm gonna be covering this fight live. Let me know what you guys think. Comment. Let me know what you guys think. I might be totally wrong in this, but this is how I see it, and I'm pretty sure this is how most people see it. So I'm checking out. Peace.